So, hi guys, this is the Arabian Literature. The first is Saudi Arabia. It is found in the Middle East between the Persian Gulf and the Red Sea. It borders Jordan, Iraq, and Kuwait to the north, Yemen to the south, and Oman, the United Arab Emirates or UAE, and Qatar to the east. It is divided into 13. This is the Arabian Peninsula, you know the map, and each region has a governor appointed by the king, with the land area about 1.96 million square meter or 7,506,981 square miles. The Saudi Arabia is about one-fourth of the size of continental United States. Riyadh, the capital, is located in the central eastern part of the country. This is the largest cities: the Riyadh, Jeddah, Mecca, Al-Hassa, Taif, Dandaran, Khamis, Mushait, Buraida, and the Arabs. This is the history of Saudi Arabia. The Arabs is originated on the descendants of indigenous tribes and live along the Persian Gulf Coast. Arabian Peninsula is also the homeland of the Islam, the world's second largest religion. Muhammad founded Islam there, and is location of the two holy pilgrimage cities of Mecca and Medina. This is the Ottoman Empire, dominated in the middle of the 18th century. It was divided into and in 1745, the Muhammad ibn Abd al-Wahhab began calling for the purification and reform for the Islam, and the Wahhabi movement swept across Arabia. Then, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia in 1882 to 1953 is almost entirely the creation of King Ibn Saud, and in 1901, it saw himself as a leader of the Arab nationalist movement. The Hejaz Nejd regions were merged to form the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia in 1932, which was an absolute monarchy ruled by Sharia. And the next Dissodzaman is Wahhabism. It's named after an 18th century. He is a preacher named Muhammad ibn Abd al-Wahhab. He started his movement in the region of Najd, now known as Saudi Arabia. In the right side of the picture, you saw that this is the highest point of the Saudi. Facts about the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. And the capital of Saudi Arabia is Riyadh, and the language is Arab, religion is Islam, and economy is Saudi Arabia occupies most of the Arabian Peninsula and is the largest country in area in the Middle East. And the 95% of their land is desert. Do you saw the picture with the camels? Next picture is the Riyadh, the capital located in the central eastern. The Arabs. The picture you saw that is the all of the men originated in the descendants of indigenous tribes and live along Persian Gulf Coast. This is the picture called the Arab. And the map that you saw is the Arabian Peninsula. It is also the homeland of the Islam. Second largest religion in the world is called Islam. The Mecca and Medina, two holy pilgrimage cities, and the blessed is the Mecca and the radiant is Medina. So it's the Ottoman Empire, dominated in the middle of the 18th. Arabian is not considered unclean to eat pork because in the culture and traditions, pork is considered unclean and is prohibited. The lunch is traditionally the day's main meal, and the nightlife are forbidden, the alcohol consumption. The Saudi Arabia in the women are required according to the Islamic law to cover their bodies in abaya. The abaya is the black robes and face covering as a sign of respect for the Muslim modesty laws. Later on, you will show the picture of the Saudi Arabia women with their wearing abaya. And the large or extended families in Saudi Arabia lives together and nepotism is encouraged. Then the Qurans are considered sacred art that is to be respected and kept safe generation. Ramadan is the holiest season of the year and marks past. Then you saw the picture that lunch is the main deal of the day. The picture of the alcohol nightlife ay pinagbabawal. Then the picture that you can see is the abaya, the black robes and face covering of the female as a sign of respect for Muslim modesty laws. And this is for men. The suit for the men, the traditional flowing robes to blue jeans, t-shirts, and Western business suits. In their hair or headdresses pattern might be an indicator of which tribe, clan, or family the wearer comes. However, this is not always the case. Favoritism are granted to relatives. That's what we call the nepotism. This is the Arabic prose. Khutbah is a formal written in rhyme prose style. And the most famous of Arabia is Ibn Nubata at Farici. Then the golden age of Arabic prose names as brilliant writers and essayists is Al-Hasis, Abu Hayasis al-Tawhidi, critic by Ibn Qutayba. Mora, instructing and assuring anecdotes became a popular too. These are the three compilations of anecdotes. Mustahad, Farabad Shida, and Niswar al-Muhadara. There are Arabic poetry, then the verses are divided into types. The occasional poems and collection of anthologies. All verses are divided into two types. The occasional poems, who consisting two lines, 220, whose themes are usually war and revenge and praise of one's own tribe. There are several genres fall on these various. The elegies, the praising his dead, elaborate ode usually 60 to 100 lines, and the oral transitions of poem lasted 300. These are the three kinds of collection of anthologies. This is the al-Mu'akkad, means suspended because these poems were supposed to have been displayed by the Arabs on the Kaaba at Mecca. Al-Hamasa is an anthropology compiled by poets Abret Saman about 836 AD. Then the Mujadiyat is a collection of poems named after Mupadaliban Yala. And the noteworthy poems is the four Akatal, Varazdak, Harir, Duruma. The sacred Bible is what we call the Quran. It is sacred scripture of Islam. Muslim really acknowledge is an actual words of God revealed by Muhammad. It contains 114 chapters or surahs, arranged except for the opening, approximately according to the length. beginning with the longer chapters, and has a great contribution with. You saw the picture. This is the Quran in Saudi. All. Thank you. Thank you for watching.